Okay. The next topic is elements of generalized measurement system. Here in generalized measurement system there are 6 elements are there. One is primary sensing element. The second one is variable conversion element. Then variable manipulation element, data transmission element, data processing element, and data presentation element. Once again I am telling primary sensing element, variable conversion element, variable manipulation element, data transmission element, data processing element, and data presentation element. Here, what is the use of this generalized measurement system or elements of generalized measurement system? Here, this elements of generalized measurement system is normally used to find out the measurement for the particular element or any object. Here the first one is physical variable to be measured. Physical variable to be measured. Physical variable to be measured is nothing but the element we are going to be find the measurement. Physical variable to be measured is nothing but the element which we are going to find out the measurement. This element which gives the input signal to the primary sensing element. This element which we are going to be measured is giving the input signal to the primary sensing element. This primary sensing element which receives the input signal from the measuring element, or the variable which we are going to be measured, it receives the input signal and convert it into the required form. The required form may be into mechanical energy or electrical energy or any other form. It sends the input signal and convert it into a variable signal. Okay, then the second element is variable conversion element. Variable conversion element which receives the output of the primary sensing element and it converts the variable to the required form. It converts the variable to the required form. The next one is variable manipulation element. Variable manipulation element. This variable manipulation element receives the converted signal from the variable conversion element and manipulates, then amplifies the received signal. Amplify. What is meant by amplify? Amplify is nothing but the element which receives the lower input signal and convert it into the higher input signal. This amplified signal is nothing but the element which receives the lower input signal to the variable manipulation element and it converts or modifies that signal to the higher output or higher amplified signal. Higher amplified signal. Okay, then what's the work of the transmission element? Data transmission element. This data transmission element receives the output of the variable manipulation element and transmits the data from one element to the other. This data transmission element is nothing but receives the output of the variable manipulation element and transfers the data from the manipulation element to the processing element. Manipulation element to the processing element. Okay, what's the work of the processing element? This processing element receives the data from the manipulation element or the transmitted element. This process which running or which measured the calculated output of the variable. This data processing element which receives the data of the data which is give the input from the variable to be measured, and it gets the data from the variable manipulation element, which means the higher amplified signal, and process the signal to release the output. Okay, then what is my data presentation element? Data presentation element is nothing but receives the output of the process signal and presented the signal in the human readable form, and finally the observer, which read the presentation elements output and notify that what are the variables that we are going to measure and find out the output. This is the elements of generalized measurement system. Okay, let's see. Generalized measurement system consists of the following common elements: primary sensing element, variable conversion element, variable manipulation element, data transmission element, data processing element, and data presentation element. Okay, what is my primary sensing element? It receives the signal of the quantity to be measured as input, and it converts into a suitable form. It may be electrical, mechanical, or any other form that already said. Okay, what is my variable conversion element? Variable conversion element converts the output of the primary sensing element to a more suitable form. It is used only if necessary. Okay, what is my variable manipulation element? It manipulates and amplifies the output of the variable conversion element. It also removes the unwanted noise in the signal. Okay, next one is data transmission element. Data transmission element is nothing but it is used to transmitting data from one element to the another element. It is used to transmit the data from one element to the another element. It acts like a communication link between different elements of measurement system. Some of the data transmission elements used are cables, wireless and antenna, transducers and telemetry systems. Okay, next one is data processing element. It is an important element used in many measurement systems. It processes the data signal received from the variable manipulation element and produces the suitable output. And next one is data presentation element. It is used to present the measured physical quantity in a human readable form to the observer. It receives the process signal from data processing element and presents the data in a human readable form. LED displays are most commonly used as data presentation element in many measurement systems. Okay, the next topic is elements of metrology or measurement system. Okay, here metrology or measurement system is made of 5 elements. They are standard, workpiece, instrument, person and environment. Standard, workpiece, instrument, person and environment. Normally these 5 elements can be composed into the acronym called SWIPE. Okay, now what is meant by standard? It is a comparison value with a standard one. A physical quantity or property related to which quantitative comparison is made. It is nothing but the value which we find out and we compared with the standard value. That is means in a particular object we find out the value, find out the unknown value, and we compare that value with the known standard value. Then workpiece. Features of the workpiece to be measured. Workpiece is nothing but the object or element which we are going to be measured the physical quantities. That is called workpiece. Okay, what is meant by instrument? Instruments needed for measurement. Instruments needed for measurement is nothing but we are going to process the particular measuring or to find out the physical quantities on a workpiece. We need some instruments to measure that physical quantity on the workpiece. So for that purpose we are using instruments to find out the measuring instruments to find out the measurement. Okay, what is next one is person is nothing but here the skilled operator. Skilled operator is nothing but the operator or a person who is more knowledge about the elements of metrology or a measuring system. And the last one is environment. It is nothing but the condition or a place which the measurement is done. Environment is nothing but the condition or a place which we done the measurement, which we are going to done the measurement. Here the swipe is nothing but the basic elements of measurement is a standard with which one no measurement is possible. Once the standard is chosen, select a workpiece on which measurement will be performed, then select an instrument with the help of which measurement will be done. Then the measurement should be performed under standard environment. These are the components or elements of the metrology system or measurement system. So we call it as a swipe. And lastly, there must be some person or mechanism to carry out the measurement. This is called as swipe. And the next important topic is precision and accuracy. Here we should find out what is meant by accuracy and what is meant by precision. Accuracy is simply we can define it compares a measurement to the true value. It compares measurement to the true value. When we compare the output with the true value, the value should be equal or more closeness of the true value. Then what is meant by precision? Precision is nothing but closely measurements are to each other, how carefully measurements were made. It may be nearer to the true value or not, but the measurements are closer to one another. Here there are two diagrams are there. One is an archery board, another one is a dart board. In the archery board there are three arrows which centered on the archery board. Here the main target is nothing but the center of the archery board. So the archer should accurately achieve the target. That is called accuracy. Here the three arrows are achieve the target, so we call it as an accuracy. In the dart board, all the dots are nearer to one another, closer to one another, but it doesn't seem to achieve the center of the dart board. So we call it as a precise or precision, but it is not an accuracy. Okay, we can define more deeper. Next one is also precision and accuracy, that is, but we should know what is meant by accuracy and precision very clearly. Here there is a circle, center of the circle we should achieve the target. Here there are four arrows are achieve the target. We call it as accuracy. We call it as a high accurated value because the four arrows are achieve the target. At the same time, we call it as a high precise value also, or high precision, because the four arrows are achieved the target and one arrow is next to one another, which is closer to one another. But we see the second circle here, there is a high precision because all the arrows are nearer to one another, but there is a low accuracy because it does not achieve the target. The arrows does not achieve the target. Okay, again more deeply. Here three archery boards are there. In the first archery board, three arrows are there. 3 arrows are achieve the target and 3 are closer to one another. So we call it as both accurate and precise value. Both are accurate and precise value, these 3 targets. Because all the arrows are achieve the target, so we call it as the accurate value, and then all the 3 arrows are nearer to one another, so we call it as a precise value. Then in the second archery board, all the arrows are closer to one another, but it does not achieve the target. All the arrows are closer to one another, but it does not achieve the target, so we call it as a precise value, because all the arrows are closer to one another, so we call it as a precise value, but it is not an accurate value because it does not achieve the target. In the third diagram, all the arrows are placed without any contact and is on very longer distances. All the 3 arrows are achieved on the board without any contact, so we call it as it is not an accurate value, and also it is not an precise value because no the arrows are closer to one another, and also it does not achieve the target. Again, more closer. So the next one is, here all the arrows are here, but the values are not closer to one another, but the only one arrow is achieve the target, so we does not call it as a accurate value or a precise value because no one is closer here. In the second one, we call it as a precise value, but it is not an accurate value because it does not achieve the target. But the third diagram, all the arrows are achieved the target, so we call it as a high precise and accurate value. The second diagram is just a precise value. So first one is low accuracy and low precision, second one low accuracy and high precision, and third one high accuracy and high precision. Okay, here the arrows or targets are not achieved and no one is closer to near one another, so we call this it is not an accurate value and it is not a precise value. But the second diagram, all the values are nearer to one another, so we call it as a precise value, but it does not achieve the target, so it is not an accurate value. But the third diagram, all the values are achieve the target and also nearer to one another, so it is called as a accurate value and a precise value. Okay, next heading is sensitivity. It may be defined as the rate of displacement of indicating device of an instrument with respect to measured quantity. It is nothing but a feeling or sense. Feel or sense. We can say it as a feel or sense. We can feel when the measuring element which is placed on the particular object or element, we can feel that instrument, that device which is touches or placed on the particular measured quantity. That is called as sensitivity. Next one is readability. Readability is nothing but the measuring instrument can be read the value from the measured quantity and convert it into a meaningful number or a numerical value. That is called as readability. Then what is meant by calibration? Next one is calibration. The calibration of a measuring instrument is necessary to measure the quantity of terms in a standard unit. This calibration is a pre-measurement process. Before we are going to take the measurement, we should calibrate the measuring instrument each and every time, which means time to time. Before we are going to take the measurement, we should calibrate the measuring instrument and make the adjustments to the zero output or zero measured input. We should adjust the values to zero, and then only we can proceed the measurement. Then repeatability. The next one is repeatability. This repeatability is nothing but the measuring instrument to repeat the same results for the measurements when the measurement is carried out by the same observer and the same instrument, then with the same conditions, in the same location, and with the same method of measurement, and in a same interval of time. In these conditions, the value should be produced again and again with the same value. That is called as repeatability. Then reproducibility. It is nothing but the closeness of the agreement between the results of measurements of the same quantity when individual measurements are carried out with different observers and different methods, different instruments, different conditions and locations and different time intervals. The values in the same measuring element or quantity, the value should be closer or nearer to one another. That is called as reproducibility.